Are you an operations manager in a busy make-to-order manufacturing plant or distribution warehouse that does secondary operations? Do you have trouble keeping track of jobs and materials as they flow through your facility in response to an incoming flow of customer orders? Are you sometimes, or often, shipping customer orders late? Are your production workers spending way too much time filling out paper forms or Excel spreadsheets or manually entering data into an ERP system to capture the operations tracking data you need? Are you or your staff spending too much time on intelligent grunt work, processing endless spreadsheets and reports, or wasting time attending too many coordination and planning meetings just to keep track of the operations you manage? If so, then you probably need WIPtracker. WIPtracker is an affordable, integrated operations tracking and management solution for make-to-order manufacturers and industrial distributors. WIPtracker integrates the functions of real-time work-in-process tracking, job and materials tracking, warehouse management, and manufacturing execution systems in one. Easy to set up, easy to use package. WIPtracker tracks the flow of materials from the time they are received and put away, through their transformations into intermediate and finished products, and their picking, packing, and shipping to customers. In addition, WIPtracker captures end-to-end materials tracking and traceability data for compliance with FDA, DoD, DOT, and other agency requirements. Applications of WIPtracker include make-to-order manufacturers in a wide range of industries, including metalworking, plastics, and the making of electromechanical assemblies. In addition, WIPtracker is used by industrial distribution warehouses to track secondary operations, such as assembly and kitting, performed for their customers. Applications include tracking engineer-to-order projects, such as construction. They also include food, pharmaceutical, and medical supplies manufacturers, which need to comply with FDA-regulated materials tracking and traceability regulations. The WIPtracker software comes preloaded into a ruggedized industrial Windows IoT, Internet of Things, computer, ready to plug into your local area network and start capturing data. This eliminates the cost and delay of expensive IT installation on your own server computer, or the risk of having your manufacturing operations being dependent on an increasingly unreliable internet to access an application in the cloud controlled by a third party. With WIPtracker, you are in control. Setup is easy, as mobile computers and PCs simply use their built-in web browser to securely access a website inside the WIPtracker box over your local area wired and wireless networks. WIPtracker can be run standalone, but has a variety of interfaces through which it can exchange data with a wide variety of ERP, accounting, CRM, and other front office and supply chain systems. The WIPtracker computer is a small, ruggedized industrial computer, which does not require any special environment for its installation, although we do strongly suggest that you plug it into an uninterruptible power supply, so that normal drops and glitches associated with power in a typical manufacturing plant environment do not affect operation. WIPtracker is specifically designed for use by shop floor personnel, as well as material handlers, who are not especially computer literate, to easily capture data. Not only does it prompt them through each step of each different data collection process, but it also warns them immediately if they make an operational or data collection mistake. The WIPtracker software has also been used very successfully by many people for whom English is a second language. Inside a WIPtracker box are the Bell-Hawk job and materials tracking software and the Milram X intelligent agent software, both of which have been proven to be highly reliable in over a decade of operational experience in a wide variety of applications. All user interaction is through the Bell-Hawk web browser interface, and data is saved in the Bell-Hawk SQL Server database, from where it can be viewed or reports produced, again through the web browser interface. Data can be collected using mobile computers equipped with integral barcode scanners or by PCs equipped with a corded or cordless barcode scanner. In either case, there is no need to load any special software in these computers, as all user interaction takes place using a web browser, which is an integral part of the operating system software for these computers. External systems can securely exchange data with the Bellhawk database through its encrypted SOAP XML Web Services interface. In addition, intelligent agent processes, also known as IAPs, can be run periodically under the control of MILRAM-X to exchange data with external systems. Typically, these IAPs are controlled by scripts coded in Python to exchange data with REST and other interfaces of external systems. IAPs are used to monitor the Bellhawk database and send email alerts to managers and other users when issues arise that they need to pay attention to. They are also used to periodically generate and send operations management reports to members of the management team. The scripts used to control the IAPs are simplified to where they can be easily coded by business analysts, manufacturing engineers, as well as managers and their staff to customize the alerts and reporting themselves. Also, Bellhawk itself is based on a rules-based engine, so that data capture operations can be readily tailored to the needs of each operation by these same people. The WIPtracker software can track the flow of jobs and containers of materials through a manufacturing plant using barcoded work order sheets printed out of WIPtracker on an office printer and pre-printed rolls of tracking barcode labels. This eliminates the need to set up or maintain expensive or complex barcode printing equipment. But where the printing of barcode labels on demand is needed, this is supported through an add-on IoT box, which acts as a label printing server. Also, where needed, yet other IoT boxes can be used to interface to RFID tracking equipment, as well as to capture data from weighing scales, or to exchange data with process control lines and test stands. Let us finally talk about costs and benefits. A typical WIPtracker system costs between $1,500 per month and $2,000 per month, depending on the number of data collection devices and the number of staff and manager logins. Such a WIPtracker system has been proven to save the labor of between 1 and 6 full-time equivalent employees at a loaded labor cost of over $6,000 per month each. As a result, a WIPtracker system can pay for itself in less than 2 months, even when factoring in the cost of barcode scanning equipment. This labor savings comes as a result of replacing the use of paper forms and Excel spreadsheets, as well as manual data entry into an ERP system with barcode scanning. Barcode scanning not only dramatically speeds data collection, but, with a system like WIPtracker, is able to provide immediate point-of-action warnings before, and not after, a user is about to make an operational or data entry mistake. The benefits for operations managers and their staff, while harder to quantify financially, may in fact be of greater importance. First and foremost, WIPtracker gives managers and their staff an end-to-end real-time view of the status of their operations and alerts them when there are events that they need to pay attention to. But, most important of all, WIPtracker makes the job of operations managers and their staff much easier and more enjoyable by eliminating unnecessary intelligent grunt work and not having to attend endless coordination, scheduling, and planning meetings. For more information about WIPtracker and its availability, please see www.nartech.com.